Project Archimedes, a Canon-based resources for children's mathematics education and development strategies. Hello everyone, I am Ma'am Chris and welcome to MATH7 Quarter 3 Week 2 last MELC4. And today's topic is all about deriving relationships of geometric figures using measurements and by inductive reasoning, supplementary angles, complementary angles, congruent angles, vertical angles, adjacent angles, linear pairs, parallel and perpendicular lines. Before we start, let me remind everyone that today's lesson will deal in pairs of angles. Let's start with complementary angles. The sum of the two angles is equal to 90 degrees. The angles are called complementary angles. Example number 1. We have angle C and angle D. The measure of angle C is equal to 60 degrees. The measure of angle D is equal to 30 degrees. 60 degrees plus 30 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. Thus, angle C and angle D are complementary. Example number 2. We have angle M and angle P. Angle M measures 27 degrees. Angle P measures 63 degrees. 27 degrees plus 63 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. Thus, angle M and angle P are complementary. Supplementary angles. The sum of the two angles is equal to 180 degrees. The angles called supplementary angles. Example number 1. Angle A and angle B. Angle A measures 85 degrees. Angle B measures 95 degrees. 85 degrees plus 95 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Thus, angle A and angle B are supplementary. Example number 2. We have angle C and angle D. Angle C measures 60 degrees. Angle D measures 120 degrees. 60 degrees plus 120 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Thus, angle C and angle D are supplementary. Congruent angles. These are two or more angles that have equal measures. Congruent means that one figure is identical to another in shape and size. We have example A and B. In example A, we have angle M and angle N. The measure of angle M is equal to 60 degrees. The measure of angle N is also 60 degrees. Thus, angle M and angle N are congruent angles. In example B, we have angle R and angle S. Both angles measures 150 degrees. Thus, angle R and angle S are congruent angles. Adjacent angles. Any two angles that share a common ray or side, a common vertex, and whose interiors do not overlap are called adjacent angles. Example. In the figure, we have angle ABD and angle CBD have a common side BD and a common vertex which is point B, and their interiors do not overlap. Hence, they are adjacent angles. Linear pair. Two adjacent angles whose non-common sides are opposite rays. The sum of these angles is equal to 180 degrees, or they are supplementary. Example. In the figure, we have angle KLN and angle MLN have a common side which is ray ln, and they are supplementary. Since the measure of angle KLN is equal to 119 degrees and the measure of angle MLN is equal to 61 degrees. 119 degrees plus 61 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Thus, they are a linear pair. Vertical angles. These are pairs of opposite angles formed by two intersecting lines and are always congruent. Example, we have here two intersecting lines. Line M intersect line K at point N, and they form four angles, which are angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, and angle 4. Angle 1 is opposite to angle 3, so they are vertical angles. The same with angle 2 and angle 4. Angle 1 is congruent to angle 3. The same with angle 2 is also congruent to angle 4. Parallel lines. These are two lines on the same plane that have equal distance from each other and never met. Parallel lines are represented by two bars. We have here example A, B, and C. In example A, we have line M is parallel to line N. At the right angles, the distance between these two lines are the same, which is 5 centimeters. In example B, the distance between the two lines is equal to 15 millimeters. And in letter C, the distance between the two lines is equal to 45 millimeters. Thus, the lines are parallel. And we have here examples of non-parallel lines. Next, we have perpendicular lines. These two lines that met or intersect each other and form right angles, which is 90 degrees. The symbol for perpendicular lines is like this. Examples, we have here A, B, and C. These three examples form right angles. And also we have here examples of non-perpendicular lines. And now, it's your turn. You may answer the remaining exercises in your learning activity sheets. Thank you.